inhabitants of the earth, and yet are on't. Live you, or are you aught that man may question? You seem to understand me, by each at once her choppy finger laying upon her skinny lips. You should be women, and yet your beards forbid me to interpret that you are so. Macbeth. Speak if you can. What are you? First Witch. All hail, Macbeth, hail to thee, Thane of Glamis. Second Witch. All hail, Macbeth, hail to thee, Thane of Cawdor. Third Witch. All hail, Macbeth, that shalt be king hereafter. Banquo. Good sir, why do you start, and seem to fear things that do sound so fair? In the name of truth, are ye fantastical, or that indeed which outwardly ye show? My noble partner you greet with present grace and great prediction of noble having and of royal hope, that he seems rapt withal. To me you speak not. If you can look into the seeds of time and say which grain will grow and which will not, speak then to me, who neither beg nor fear your favours nor your hate. First Witch. Hail. Second Witch. Hail. Third Witch. Hail. First Witch. Lesser than Macbeth, and greater. Second Witch. Not so happy, yet much happier. Third Witch. Thou shalt get kings, though thou be none. So all hail Macbeth and Banquo. First Witch. Banquo and Macbeth, all hail. Macbeth. Stay, you imperfect speakers, tell me more. By Finnell's death I know I am Thane of Glamis, but how of Cawdor? The Thane of Cawdor lives, a prosperous gentleman, and to be king stands not within the prospect of belief no more than to be Cawdor. Say from whence you owe this strange intelligence, or why, upon this blasted heath, you stop our way with such prophetic greeting. Speak, I charge you. Witches vanish. Act 1, Scene 3, lines 38 to 78. Macbeth was played before King James I, who began as King James VI of Scotland. By tradition, James I was descended from Banquo. In Shakespeare's sources, Banquo was as guilty as Macbeth, but here he is stalwart and heroic. Finnell was Macbeth's father, while Banquo and Macbeth do not yet know of Cawdor's treachery. An extraordinary aside marks the advent of Macbeth's proleptic imagination. Macbeth, aside. Two truths are told as happy prologues to the swelling act of the imperial theme. I thank you, gentlemen. This supernatural soliciting cannot be ill, cannot be good. If ill, why hath it given me earnest of success, commencing in a truth? I am Thane of Cawdor. If good, why do I yield to that suggestion whose horrid image doth unfix my hair, and make my seated heart knock at my ribs against the use of nature? Present fears are less than horrible imaginings. My thought, whose murder yet is but fantastical, shakes so my single state of man, that function is smothered in surmise, and nothing is but what is not. Act 1, Scene 3, lines 129 to 44. The tormented grammar partly suggests Macbeth's psychic turmoil. His murderous thought, though still a fantasy, so agitates his unaided state of man that function or potential action is smothered in surmise, or censored by imagination. The motto of Macbeth, both play and person, could well be, "And nothing is but what is not." Nothing is used 16 times in Macbeth. It is startling for me to realize that those 16 occurrences are outweighed by 34 in King Lear, 31 in Hamlet, and 26 in Othello. But then, Macbeth is a ruthlessly economical tragedy of just over 2,000 lines. The prominence of nothing in it is as salient as is the undersong of nothingness in the other 3 great tragedies of blood. Chapter 2. False face must hide what the false heart doth know. Lady Macbeth is introduced to us as she reads aloud her husband's letter concerning the prophecies of the weird sisters. Her reaction sets the tone for her fierce nature. Glamis thou art, and Cawdor, and shalt be what thou art promised. Yet do I fear thy nature is too full of the milk of human kindness to catch the nearest way. Thou wouldst be great, art not without ambition, but without the illness should attend it. What thou wouldst highly, that wouldst thou holily, wouldst not play false, and yet wouldst wrong.